Hi guys, welcome. My name is Miss Paola.
I'm Julian Jellies. Oh god.
It's okay. And I work for Wisconsin Southeast. So today I'll be introducing to you guys the Girl Scout Promise and the Girl Scout Law. And I will be talking to you about your new daisy petal. But beforehand, let me introduce to you quickly the promise and the law in case you are new or need a refresher and a reminder. So the Girl Scout Promise and the law, these are core values that we live by as Girl Scouts. These are things that we try to incorporate in our daily lives, things that we like to exemplify, and we like to really just work on these strengths to better help the community and better prepare ourselves as Girl Scouts and members of the community and leaders. So we're gonna start off with the Girl Scout Promise, and you're gonna start by raising your right hand and putting 3 fingers up. These 3 fingers are the 3 values or the 3 lines that we like to say in the Girl Scout Promise. So I'm gonna say it first, and Julian Jellies here is gonna repeat after me. On my honor, I will try.
On my honor, I will try
To serve God and my country.
to serve God and my country,
To help people at all times.
to help people at all times,
And to live by the Girl Scout law.
and to live by the Girl Scout law.
Now for the Girl Scout law, we're gonna get some wiggle room here because we got a few dance moves to help us remember. Alright. Woo. I will do my best to be
I will do my best to be
honest and fair,
honest and fair,
friendly and helpful,
friendly and helpful,
considerate and caring,
considerate and caring,
courageous and strong,
courageous and strong,
responsible for what I say and do,
responsible for what I say and do,
and to
and to
respect myself and others,
respect myself and others,
respect authority,
respect authority,
use resources wisely,
use resources wisely,
make the world a better place,
make the world a better place,
and to be a sister to every Girl Scout. Do you remember the line being responsible for what I say and do when we recited the Girl Scout Promise and Law? Well, in this video, you'll earn being responsible for what I say and do Petal. When I've earned my Maddy Petal, I will know how to be responsible for what I say and do, just like Maddy the Mighty Gold. To earn your Maddy Petal, do these 3 things. Enjoy Maddy's story, then talk about it. 2, with your Daisy friends or with your family, act out different ways to be responsible during the day, from the time you wake up to the time that you go to bed. And 3, practice being responsible for what you say and do. Maddy's story. Keeping a cupcake promise. Maddy looked at the sign she had just finished making and smiled. It said, Petal Elementary School Bake Sale. I can't wait for the bake sale tomorrow, she told her friend Tula. I'm going to decorate cupcakes. That sounds yummy, Tula replied. First, Maddy needed to get icing and sprinkles. She asked her friend Lupe to take her to the bakery in Lupe's Petal-powered car. As soon as Maddy got into the car, she put on her seatbelt. She had promised Lupe she would do this every time they went for a ride. Thanks for doing that, Lupe said. I want everyone who rides in my car to stay safe. Now, let's use flower power to make this car go. Hi, Maddy, the baker said. I have some sprinkles and frosting for you. Thank you for giving us supplies for our bake sale, Maddy said. I promise to wash the containers and bring them back tomorrow. The baker beamed. I know you will. You always keep your promises, Maddy. Okay, let's go back to the flower garden. I have some decorating to do, Maddy told Lupe. Back in the flower garden, Maddy spread icing on a cupcake. Then she scattered bright sprinkles on it. The cupcake looked delicious. Maddy decorated another cupcake, then another. She was doing a good job. But she still had lots to do. She had just started on another cupcake when she heard an ice cream truck pass by, playing cheerful music. A few of Maddy's cousins ran by, headed for the street. Hey, Maddy, her cousin Mabel said. We're going to get ice cream. Why don't you come with us? Maddy shook her head. I'd really like to, she said, but I promised that I would finish these cupcakes for the bake sale tomorrow. Okay, her cousin said. We'll see you later. Maddy watched as her cousins, laughing and joking, ran out of sight. As she iced another cupcake, she could hear them calling out the ice cream treats they wanted. I'd like an ice cream sandwich, please, one said. I want a scoop of chocolate, another cousin said. Can I have a green sherbet? A third cousin asked. It's my favorite color. I really want to go get ice cream, too, Maddy thought. I could always finish the cupcakes later. Then Maddy looked at all the cupcakes still waiting to be decorated. I can get ice cream any day, she thought. Right now, I need to finish what I said I'd do. When all the cupcakes were decorated, Maddy cleaned the picnic table, threw away the trash, and washed the empty containers to give back to the baker. She smiled as she looked at what she had done. It felt good to leave the picnic table tidy and to know that her cupcakes would help her school. Just then, Mabel ran over. "Those cupcakes look great," she said. We're all going to go jump rope now. Can you come play too?" "Sure," Maddy said. Then she ran off to join her cousins, happy to have kept her promise. Let's talk about Maddy's story. So, when did Maddy show that she was responsible for what she says and does? I'll give you a few minutes. If you said that she decorated the cupcakes instead of going to get ice cream with her cousins, then yes, she was responsible for what she says and does. If you also said she cleaned the picnic table, she made sure that all of her bowls were clean and returned to the baker on time as she said she would, then you are also correct. She was responsible for what she said and did. Another way to talk about Maddy's story. How do you think she felt when she couldn't get ice cream with her cousins? How do you think she felt when she finished decorating the cupcakes? And lastly, when have you shown that you're responsible for what you say and do? And how did that make you feel? With your Daisy friends, or with your family, act out different ways to be responsible during the day, from the time that you wake up to the time that you go to bed. Have fun putting on skits for yourselves, other friends, and your family. For example, a responsibility that you might want to skit out is you brushing your teeth. Just like that. Or setting the dinner table. That'd be a little hard, but you can carry your plates and put them on the dinner table. Just be creative, have fun, and recite things that you know that you are responsible for. So let's practice being responsible for what you say and do. There are lots of ways to act like Maddy. Try out by doing one of these activities. First, think of a few ways that you can show every day that you're responsible for what you say and do. This might mean promising to put your toys away or make your bed, and then doing it. Or, the next time you attend a Daisy meeting, ask your adult volunteer if you and your Daisy friends can do something to help. Maybe you can put out paper and crayons, clean up after snack time, or push chairs under the table when the meeting is over. You'll be a responsible Daisy, and you'll also be working as a part of a team. Or, Maddy also showed how responsible she was by cleaning up the picnic table and leaving everything the way that she found it. Think of ways that you can show your teacher how responsible you are. Maybe by keeping track of your belongings, throw away your trash after you finish lunch, or picking up trash that others have left behind. Maddy the Maddy goal stands for practicing what she says and does. Another way to explain responsible for what you say and do is when you stick to a promise that you've made to someone. What's a promise that you've made and kept? For example, some of the promises I've made is to do my homework on time, clean my room and keep it neat, take care of my pets. What are some ways that you can be responsible for what you say and do at home or at school? You can share some of these ideas with your family, write them down, and then discuss them. After you've thought of a few ideas, we can begin our activity. For this activity, what we'll be doing is a responsibility chart. So what you need is the list of responsibilities that you've discussed with your family or with yourself. For example, some of these responsibilities could be things that you do at home or at school. You should choose at least 3 to 4. Some things that you might want are some markers. I have a pencil and a pen. I have a ruler, and then of course paper. I have colored paper and just regular plain old white paper. If you don't have colored paper, that's okay. You can use regular white paper. It's your chart. It's however you want to decorate it. You can add stickers, you can add glitter, customize it to yourself. Just make sure that you have everything in hand, so when we are ready to do the activity, you're ready to go. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys my chart, and then I'm gonna walk you through a way to do it. So I laid the paper like this, and then I've made a few lines this way, and then at the top I have the days right here, and then I have the chores. So I have clean my room, do the dishes, throw out the trash, and work out just to keep myself on schedule. Some chores that you might want to write down, you can do brush your teeth, keep your room neat. You can put setting the table for dinner or helping clean up the table after dinner. There's things that you want to make sure that you stay on top of. So I'm going to walk you guys quickly through how I did this. It's really easy. So what you're gonna want to do is lay your paper like this, and if you have a ruler, this helps. I did this. I laid the ruler all the way like this with the paper. Do you see? And then I just drew the line, and that's how I divided the lines. And I found that it was super easy to just do this because it just kept it straight, neat, and it divided the paper. So you're gonna want to do that. The next line, you're just gonna want to match it up right with the other line so it's completely even. And then you're going to do that so on and so on. Now, when I got to the top part, or to the bottom part, I should say. Actually, no, the top. I'm working from bottom to top. I don't know why. When I got there, I realized that I needed the line for my chores. So, let's pretend I did all the lines. What you're gonna do is, what I found that it was easier, I just took a small portion of the top. Or you can take more. It's however you feel comfortable with. And if you want to adjust the lines to you, to make them bigger, smaller. Oh, my ruler had marker. Nice. If you want to make it larger, smaller, go ahead. That's up to you. This is how I found out that it was easier for me, but you can always adjust it to yourself. So I just did this. And I don't know if you can tell, it's super faint. Here's a small line for the chores. Then once I did that, I took my ruler and I put it this way instead. Right? So I could write the days. And now that I've made a few lines, you can tell you can put Monday, Tuesday, and so on, so forth after you have made the rest of your lines. Next, I have marker. So that's how I did it. After I did all my lines, the first thing I did was trace my lines with marker so I wouldn't lose them. And then I wrote the days and the chores. You can do it however you want. You can write it in different colors with glitter. You can put stickers. If there's a stickers for like brushing your teeth, that'd be really cool. You can do that. It's however you want. But then make sure that once you actually start filling in your chore chart, that you write it with pencil so you can erase it and then keep using the chart. So that is our responsibility chart. All right. So once you have your chart done, you can put it to the test. You can check off, for example, I cleaned my room this morning. Today is Friday. So I put a little X, and I did the dishes this morning. So boom. 2. But remember, use it in pencil so you can always erase it and come back to it. This chart doesn't have to be just for yourself. If you find it, if you want to share with your family and kind of create like a family chart, so you can each day, I don't know, somebody does a different chore, or if you want to do it with your siblings, you have siblings, that'd be cool. Just make sure that you keep up with your responsibilities, just like Maddy does. Okay. Well, congratulations. Now that you have a plan for being responsible for what you say and do, you've earned your Maddy Petal. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope that you enjoyed learning about Maddy. If you are looking for more information, please visit gswise.org. Stay safe and stay healthy.